Hello. Just kidding. Welcome to Royal Time of Hollywood, and today we're counting down our picks for the most noteworthy and memorable moments from the incredible life and career of Dick Van Dyke. As this living legend approaches a century of magic, we're looking back at the trackless jungle of his filmography, from chimney sweeps to crime-solving doctors. Number 10, that Coldplay video. All My Love, 2024. Nobody ever accused Dick Van Dyke of sitting on his laurels. In 2024, at nearly 99 years old, he starred in the music video for Coldplay's All My Love. It was a bold move that bridged the gap between two very different generations. The video, which features Van Dyke reflecting on his classic career moments, felt deeply sincere. It was a beautiful display of mutual respect between a modern band and a Hollywood titan, proving that all his love for performing hasn't faded one bit. Number 9, his variety show, Van Dyke and Company, 1976. Variety shows were the bread and butter of the 70s, but Dick Van Dyke's 1976 venture was something special. Though it didn't stay on the air long, it earned immense critical praise for blending old-school Hollywood charm with the new guard. Legends like Lucille Ball and Carol Burnett shared the stage with rising stars like Chevy Chase and Andy Kaufman, who actually made his primetime debut right here. It was a chaotic, experimental, and brilliant snapshot of a star who refused to stay stagnant. Number 8. An absurdist cult classic, Cold Turkey, 1971. In 1971, two creative powerhouses met, Dick Van Dyke and the legendary Norman Lear. In Cold Turkey, Van Dyke leads an ensemble in a small town that is offered $25 million if every single resident can quit smoking for 30 days. While the film was somewhat overlooked during its initial release, it has since been rediscovered as a sharp, satirical cult classic. It showed that Van Dyke had a bite to his humor that went far beyond the nice guy persona. Number 7, his Emmy nomination, The Morning After, 1974. Dick Van Dyke took a massive risk in 1974 with the TV movie The Morning After. Moving away from comedy, he delivered a harrowing, realistic performance as a man struggling with alcoholism. The role was deeply personal, as Van Dyke was seeking treatment for his own real-life struggles with alcohol at the same time. The film's refusal to offer a tidy ending resonated with audiences, earning him an Emmy nomination and proving his incredible range as a dramatic actor. Number 6, a return to television, Diagnosis Murder, 1993 to 2001. In 1993, Van Dyke proved he still had what it took to carry a weekly series. Starring as Dr. Mark Sloan, he turned a spin-off into a long-running procedural success. What made Diagnosis Murder truly special was that it was a family affair, co-starring his real-life son, Barry Van Dyke. The show maintained Dick's signature clean comedy and charm while delivering engaging mysteries, proving that he could still command the small screen well into his 70s. Number 5, Me Ol' Bamboo, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, 1968. Oh, what a time to spend. In 1968, Van Dyke starred in the high-flying musical Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. While the title track is legendary, it's the Me Ol' Bamboo number that truly showcases his genius. The challenging choreography and fancy footwork were executed with a grace that few performers could ever match. It remains a staple on every shortlist of family film classics. Number 4, Getting Dramatic, The Comic, 1969. Every actor fears being typecast, and Van Dyke broke the mold with 1969's The Comic. Directed by Carl Reiner, the film allowed Dick to play Billy Bright, a silent film star whose career and life fall into decline. Using a flashback narrative, Van Dyke played multiple ages and moods, showing the dark side of the funny man. Though not a hit at the time, it is now seen as a pivotal moment in his evolution as a serious artist. Number 3, his film debut, Bye Bye Birdie, 1963. Dick Van Dyke reprised his Broadway role for the 1963 film adaptation of Bye Bye Birdie, and Hollywood was never the same. His official big-screen debut was a massive success, giving us iconic numbers like Put on a Happy Face. The film proved he could transition seamlessly from TV to movies, opening the doors for a career that would keep him gainfully employed for the next 6 decades. Number 2, Chim Chim Cher-ee, Mary Poppins, 1964. Step in Time. Back-to-back hits were in the cards for Van Dyke in the early 60s. While he has famously spent decades apologizing for his, let's say, enthusiastic Cockney accent, there is no denying the magic he brought to Bert. Songs like Chim Chim Cher-ee and Step in Time defined a generation. His 2018 cameo in Mary Poppins Returns served as a tear-jerking reminder of his timeless appeal, showing that at any age, he could still clear a chimney with a smile.
Honorable mention.
Before we reveal our top pick, let's look at a few moments that nearly made the list. The gnome reveal on The Masked Singer. At 97, he moved the judges to tears just by showing his face. Doing his own stunts in Night at the Museum. Proving age is just a number as the villainous Cecil. A soap star at 98, winning a Daytime Emmy for Days of Our Lives, making history as the oldest nominee ever. The Carol Burnett Show, his legendary Dance Goes Awry sketch with Tim Conway. Number 1. That iconic opening. The Dick Van Dyke Show, 1961 to 1966. The relationship between Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore changed television forever. The Dick Van Dyke Show helped legitimize the sitcom as a medium for sophisticated, character-driven storytelling. But the most nostalgic moment of all is that opening credit sequence. Whether he's stepping around the ottoman or tripping right over it, that fall, which he reportedly did himself after clowning around on set, is the perfect metaphor for his career. A man who can take a tumble and make the whole world laugh. Dick Van Dyke's legacy is built on a foundation of joy, physical genius, and a relentless spirit. He didn't just survive Hollywood, he made it a better, brighter place. What is your favorite Dick Van Dyke memory? Is it the dances, the falls, or his heartwarming return in recent years? Let us know in the comments below. Before you go, be sure to subscribe to Royal Time of Hollywood and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.